What's up, everybody? It's Renny from Renny here, and today we're talking about meal planning the Dash of Renny way. So super important. I've gotten so many questions about it, so stay tuned if you're interested. What's up, everyone? This is Renny from Renny, and I just wanted to say welcome to my channel. Hey, hey.
Maya. You're so handsome.
Go. I'm gonna wear one like this, and the other one's like this.
Nothing feels better than this. All right, so let's get right into it, right? What is meal prepping, right? So meal prepping is basically just prepping your meals out for the week, for your work week, for whatever, for your dinner, ahead of time, so that you're not doing it all like to right there to order, I guess. So you're planning ahead of time, you're planning, you're going grocery shopping according to this plan, you're so on and so forth. Now, I've noticed the biggest reason why people fail, because they're really successful for like a week or two, they're doing really good, and then they're not, and then they stop, and then it's like, wait, what happened? The biggest reason for this, the number one reason for this, is that you are being so repetitive. It's your body, it's like you're putting your body on timeout. You're literally feeding it the same exact thing every single day. Like, who wants to eat that? Who? Why would you do that? I don't get it. Why would you force yourself to eat the same exact thing every single day? That's like torture. Like, what did your body do? What did your body do? Love you. That's what your body did. So love it back. Don't feed it the same thing every single day. That is the number one thing. It's literally, there's no variation. You're not doing different things. You're not exploring different flavors, different textures. Be wild. Explore new things. You know what I mean? So meal prepping with Renny, the most important thing is that, sorry, my kid's upstairs. Oh well. The most important thing is having some sort of variation in your meal prepping. All right. So the way I do it is I like to write a list of things that I like to eat. Right. So that my husband, my children, we all like to eat. So I write that, and then I write a list of things that we don't like to eat. You know, like a certain ingredient that we don't like to eat, or cooking a certain way that we don't like, or a certain flavor, so on and so forth. Right. So I pick something that we like to eat, and then I pick one of those ingredients that I don't like, and I combine it into there, right? And the reason why I do this is because you want to expand your palate. You want to make sure that you're eating different things, so that meal prepping doesn't have to be so difficult. So that you're not in this little tiny box, or well, okay, whatever, in a tiny circle, right? Because I can't make a box, obviously. You're in this little tiny circle, and you're not exploring foods. You know what I mean? Like you're staying within this little tiny area, and you don't want to try this, you don't want to try that. So all you have to eat is this plain old rice thing. You know what I mean? Or why? So a lot of the times we don't like certain food because we just had somebody who couldn't cook it for us. And that's just the reality of it. Your auntie can't cook, okay? I'm sorry. That's it. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's things that we're also not going to like, and that's fine. But a lot of the things that we don't like because someone just couldn't cook and gave it to us. And we ate it, and we have this bad, terrible idea of it in the back of our heads. And that's the biggest thing. So try different things. And I'm not saying... Sorry about that. My son was having a tantrum. But anyways, yes, try different things. You know what I mean? Like, try it grilled, or try it fried, or try it this, or try it that way. You just might not like it, and that's okay, but at least give it another try and season it a different way, or cook it a different way, pair it with something else, and you might end up actually really enjoying it, right? So another thing that I do is I pick a theme, right? And you're like, what are you talking about? This is not a party. No, but it is. It is a party of flavor. Okay, just kidding. No, I pick a theme, and what I mean by picking a theme is, hold on, my husband's leaving. All right, so yeah, the theme. So what I do is I pick a theme. So for example, it can be like just this past week we had a potato week, and you're like, what are you talking about? So I actually made 2 different meals, right? So my both my husband and I, we work 5-day work weeks. Yeah, 5-day work weeks. So we need 5 meals altogether. So what I do is I make 3 and 2 for each one of us, right? So technically I make 6 and 4 of each meal, right? So Mondays, Tahim is off. So his work week starts on Tuesday. So Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday he eats the same thing. And then Wednesdays and Fridays he eats the same thing. Mine is a little different. I eat the same thing Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then Tuesday, Thursday I eat the same thing, right? So what do I mean? So I made grilled chicken. Well, yeah, grilled chicken with roasted potatoes. And then I made mashed potatoes with spinach and salmon as my other meal. So you're sticking to one base, right? So potatoes is our base, but you're doing different things with it, right? So you're pairing it with different things and you're preparing it a different way. So your mind, while you're technically eating the same thing, it's not. You know what I mean? It's different flavors, it's different textures. You know, like mashed potatoes is not the same exact, it's not gonna feel the same way as a roasted potato. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's what we ate this week. So we had salmon, mashed potatoes, and spinach. And then we had roasted potatoes with a piece of chicken. Boom. And I flavored it differently. The textures are different, but our base was the same. The week before that, I think I did rice bowls. We did a Mediterranean rice bowl, and then we did a Mexican rice bowl. And I had chicken as the protein for both, right? But what I did was I flavored it differently, and I even cut it up differently. So for the Mexican chicken bowl, I made strips, and for the Mediterranean, I did diced. And that right there is a trick to the mind. Like, you're eating something different. It's all about tricking the mind. It's all about being good to your body. You know what I mean? So, and then what I eat for dinner, and then I don't make dinner every day. Absolutely not. No, I don't want to. I just don't want to. I make dinner every other day, if that. Sometimes I even make dinner like to last me 2 days. Like by 2 days, I mean like the day of and then 2 more days. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to cook every day. I cook all the time while I'm at work. I don't really want to cook when I get home sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, that's okay. That's okay. So it's just about being smart. So I actually have right here, it's a meal plate plan for the week. And it's actually free. It's on my website. I'm going to put the direct link on how you can get this freebie. You just got to sign up and you'll get this for free. And so right here, it's the theme. So like I said, and there's so many different themes you could do. Like, so I'm going to get carried away. So, but real quick, but so many different things. Like I said, you could do rice bowls, you could do tacos. Like next week coming up, I'm doing taco bowls. You could do burritos, you could do breakfast food. You could do so many different things as like a theme. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh wow, that's such a good idea. Or quesadillas. It's so many cool things that you can do. Literally, you could do soup week. You could do so many different things. It's just about the variation. You know what I mean? Like, don't force feed yourself the same exact thing. Another thing that's super important when meal prepping is plan for snacks. Please, plan for snacks. Stop thinking, okay, that you don't need snacks. Everybody needs snacks, okay? And they could be granola bars. They could be, little munchkins. They can be fruit. You know what my favorite snack in the world is? Green apples with peanut butter. Oh, my God. It's heaven sent. Like, God knew what he was doing when he told whoever made that to make that. I'm not a fan of cooked fruit. That's not something I do. If you want to make me mad, give me cooked fruit and I'll be pissed off. Okay, I don't do that. Who thought it was a good idea to take a beautiful piece of fresh, delicious fruit and cook it? I don't know, but it was a terrible idea. But yeah, so back to this. Like I said, so this is a theme. You pick your theme, whether it's tacos, whether it's burritos, whether it's taco bowls, rice bowls, soups, sandwiches, quesadillas, whatever it is. You put it right here. Then you put your ingredient of the week. And by ingredient of the week, I mean that one, and you don't have to use it in every single one of your meals, but that ingredient that you don't really like to use, or you're not really familiar with, or that you don't really like to use, or it doesn't even have to be an ingredient. It could be a way of cooking that you don't really like. You don't really like things that are roasted. Try it. You know what I mean? Like, roast one thing out of your, like if you're making a roast, a rice bowl. I did like roasted chickpeas. So freaking delicious. You know what I mean? Like, try something different. So ingredient of the week, or cooking process of the week. It could be whatever you want. Something that you're not really like love. Something you're not super familiar with, or something you just want to try. This is your grocery list right here. And then right here, it's your notes. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I have this at home, so I don't need this. Or once you can write down here, like, you know what? this took me longer to do, or I didn't really like the way this tried, or so on and so forth. This is your notes area. You know what I mean? Like, this is your food. Figure it out. Like, make yourself love food. Food is delicious. Food is food. I love it. You love it. Everybody loves food. So, like, make sure that you're making it fun. You got to make it fun. You have to make it fun. If you don't make it fun, it's like, you're not gonna get anywhere. And another thing, a lot of people think that you have to be like on a diet to meal prep. No, you don't. Maybe you just want to save money, or you just don't want to. You know what I mean? Like, you have no idea how much money you spend on takeout. I'm telling you. I have someone whose budget I do, who's spending about $200 out of his $500 paycheck on takeout. That's insane. You don't have to do that. You know, and I think it's even crazier when, like, we go grocery shopping and then we don't use our groceries. We order takeout. Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, this is to better yourself. And it's so easy to do. Literally so easy. Another thing is, I'm not big on breakfast, but my husband is big on breakfast. You know, he's like, sorry, this is like my favorite. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like my kids. This is Travis and this is Maya. My aunt so gave me this. I love it. It's my favorite thing in the world. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, breakfast. Plan for breakfast. And you could do breakfast ahead of time, literally. I do breakfast burritos for my husband, breakfast quesadillas. I do breakfast sandwiches. I do pancakes. So many different things that you could do. So many different things. And, you know, I'll be making a lot of videos of different things. So this is just, you know, a template, you know what I mean, to help you guys. So the next time I go for this week, I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I fill this out, what I buy, what I don't, whatever, so on and so forth. So I look forward to doing that. Now, if you guys have any questions, if you have any suggestions for a theme of the week that you would like for me to do, like, hey, Ren, I would love to do this theme, but I don't really know how I should do it. Can you do it yourself? And I'd love to do that. If you have any questions about anything, if you have any suggestions, or if you're like, hey, Ren, I'm a little confused on this, or whatever, just write a comment below or email me at dasharenny@gmail.com, and I would love to speak with you and make it easier on you. I just want to help you guys. You know, this is super easy. I know this could be a little intimidating, but it's really not. But yeah, so like I said, the link to this template, the weekly meal plan, is going to be in the link. Well, it's going to be in the description box, so you can just press the link to directly send you right to that page. It's on my website to get this freebie, and you can just literally print it out as many times as you want. Like, it's yours. Once you sign up for it, it's yours. You can print it out as many times as you want. So yeah, and you don't have to print it out in color if you don't want to, but it's just cute, because on top of that, who doesn't like cute? And it's like my face, you know. Just kidding. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys. And again, if you have any questions, any suggestions, write them down below. And yeah, can't wait to hear from you guys, and see you next time.